Hi folks, welcome back to MetaBox Tutorials. Today we're going to display the featured restaurants section on the front end using MetaBox, Elementor, and WP Grid Builder. Here is my example. I made this homepage using Elementor, and this section is to show the featured restaurant which is chosen manually in the backend. This slider is made by using WP Grid Builder. It is called Grid. This is a card to display information about a restaurant. The restaurant's information will be saved in a post of a custom post type. Information such as address, voucher, and logo will be saved in the custom fields. For the custom post type and custom fields, I use MetaBox. As I said, we'll need the MetaBox Core plugin to have a framework for creating a custom post type and custom fields. It's free and available on WordPress.org, so you can download it directly. Besides, we need some MetaBox extensions for more advanced features. You can install them individually or use MetaBox AIO as I'm using. Make sure that you activate the following extensions. MB Custom Post Type helps to create custom post types. And MetaBox Builder has a UI on the back end to create custom fields easily. The next ones are Elementor and Elementor Pro, which allow you to display restaurants' information on the front end. We also need WP Grid Builder. It is an easy-to-use solution to query, layout, and filter content. WP Grid Builder helps to get information from fields, so we'll need the integration between WP Grid Builder and MetaBox. Besides, Elementor helps to create the section and display the grid created by WP Grid Builder. So we'll need the integration between WP Grid Builder and Elementor too. You can activate them in the WP Grid Builder add-on. That's all the tools we need for this tutorial. Now let's create a new post type for the restaurant. After creating a new post type, you'll see a new menu appear here. It's your post type. For each restaurant's information, this image is the featured image, and the restaurant's name is the post title. The remaining information such as address, logo, and voucher is stored in custom fields. Let's create them for the post type. To select and display which restaurant is featured on the front end, I'll create another custom field as the switch type so that users can change the selection button. The off status will show that the restaurant is not featured. Otherwise, the on status will let us know that the restaurant is featured. That's all for the custom fields. After that, go to the Settings tab and choose Location as the post type of the restaurant that we've just created to apply the custom fields to it. Back to the post editor, you will see all of the newly created custom fields. This switch field is in the off option, which means this restaurant is not featured. Turn on this button to show that it's a featured restaurant. Then just fill in the information. Now, we need a card created by WP Grid Builder to have a box for displaying each restaurant's information like this. Go to WP Grid Builder and add a new card. The name of the card will be used for creating the grid in the next step. So you can give a name that is easy for you to remember. Just change all the settings as you want. To add content to the card, move to the Blocks section, then choose the wanted blocks. Choose the title block to get the restaurant's name. Just drag it to any place where you want to display it. In the Edit block pop-up, we see that this title block automatically gets the post's title. To style the title better, go to the Appearance section and change any setting in your own way. To display information that is saved in custom fields created by MetaBox, I'll choose the Custom Field block. Here name the class for this block to make it easier for styling later. In this pop-up, the source type is Custom Field by default. To get the data from the field which we want to display the information, choose the name of the field here. For the voucher and address fields, do likewise. To save time, you can duplicate this and change the corresponding field in the Edit block section. WP Grid Builder has no pre-made block for displaying images from the custom field, so we have a special way to have it. Save the card. Then go to the theme file editor. In the function file, add the code. This code is officially provided by WP Grid Builder, and I put it on GitHub so you can refer to it. Just insert the ID of the custom field that you want to get the image here. After updating the function file, go back to the card editor. In the block section, search for the custom image block. You will see a new block for the image here. It's the block I've just created. Choose it and set the class name for styling. There is no need to change any options here because in the code, I have already stipulated the ID of the custom field which we need to get the image. So that's all for the card. This slider is a grid created by WP Grid Builder. Now, let's create a new grid. To get the content that you want to display in the grid, go to the Content Query section, and choose the content type as Post Types. Then, choose the name of the post type that we've just created for the restaurant here, so that the grid will get all the posts from that post type. Pay attention to the Custom Fields section. This is an important part. As you can see, I only show some restaurants which are featured, not all of them. To do this, I need to set a condition in this section to show only the featured restaurants. It means that only ones that have the switch field are in the on mode. So first, fill in the ID of the switch field here. In the field type section, you'll see a list of options. The switch field has on and off options. They are stored in the database as 1 and 0, which are numeric. So, choose numeric here. Next, to show the restaurants that have the switch field set in the on mode, enter 1 in this box. We've done the settings for the condition. Let's move on to set the layout for the grid. I want to set the restaurant display in a slider, so move to the grid carousel section. Choose the carousel option. Then, you can change the settings of the carousel as you want to have the slider as expected. For the navigation of the slider, go to the Grid Builder section. Since back then, I haven't stipulated which information displayed in the grid yet. So move to the Card Style section and choose the name of the card that we created in the previous step. Then, we've done for the grid. Let's edit the page with Elementor. First, I add a new section to contain all the information I want to display. Next, choose the heading element to create a title for this section. You can style this heading as you like. Then, search for the grid element and drag it into the wanted place to display the featured restaurants. Here, we need to choose the grid that we have just created. Now you see all the featured restaurants are already displayed. In the created grid of WP Grid Builder, go to this menu and add CSS. This code is available on GitHub, so you can refer to it. Go to the front end. All the featured restaurants are displayed as we want. That's all for the tutorial today. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to us for more tutorials. Bye.